Hello friends, it's me, King Me. The first flight video of the DJI Neo 2 is here. Sorry for the wait. Let me first talk about today's test content. Today we're going to do 9 tests. If you want to understand more than 95% of the new DJI gadget, then watch this video a little longer. First, we'll test its image quality. I'll upload the original footage to the video later so you can see it. Second, we'll test its battery life. The official battery life is 19 minutes. Third, we'll test its new features and see how they differ from the old drone. Fourth, we'll test the sound of the first generation DJI Neo compared to the second generation DJI Neo 2. Fifth, we all know that the DJI Neo 2 has improved holographic imaging. This is something I'm particularly curious about. Sixth, we'll test its obstacle avoidance following ability. We'll reset it and run around in a forest doing all sorts of things. Seventh, many friends are particularly curious about the function of the small antenna on its back. I'll show you in detail when it resets later. Eighth, we'll test whether it supports the M mode for glasses. Ninth, let's see if it supports the one-click flight function. We'll try them all. So, Brother King Me video is very detailed. Let's start testing. I'll fly this RRC2 mini remote today. Let me tell you which remotes this aircraft supports. The RRC2 mini remote, this screen control is supported. The RRC Pro 2 folding screen is not supported. Ordinary remotes, the N2 and N3 remotes, and the FPV3 wearing joystick are also supported, including Wi-Fi image transmission from your phone so you can control it with your phone. Come on, let's see what improved functions it has. The 3 dots in the upper right corner are all inside the gear shift. What new features have been added this time? Detours, braking, and optimal route return are all possible. Only with full realism can the optimal route return be achieved. The DJI new generation product has a maximum flight altitude of only 120 meters. It can't fly higher. DJI has limitations. Look at the second generation, it's a disaster. It still only flies up to 120 meters. Let's see if it can turn off shrimp vision in the high precision settings. Vision and positioning, it can turn off shrimp vision. What are the benefits? I don't recommend many beginners turn it off because many experienced users like to fly close to the ground, like under cars. Let's continue looking at the controls. In the control field settings, let's look at the speed in normal mode. The default is 8 meters per second. In sport mode, the fastest speed the drone can reach is 12 meters per second. I won't discuss overlapping functions, let's just look at some new features. Does the remote controller have cruise control? Yes, it does. There are no problems. Let's continue. Regarding the shooting, let's take a look at this part, friends. This drone doesn't accept memory cards. The previous generation had 22 gigabytes, but now it's increased to 49 gigabytes. This memory is still enough for normal use. That's all the parameters for now. Let's look at its shooting specifications in the bottom right corner. The highest is 4K at 60 frames per second. The previous generation DJI drone could only shoot at 30 frames per second. 1080p is also 30 frames per second, 50 frames per second, and 60 frames per second. There's a small feature here. Take a look. Click it and it will shoot vertically. But vertical shooting is cropped vertically. It's not a rotating lens. The vertical shooting specifications are 2.7, 60 frames per second vertical, cropped vertically, which is more than enough for short videos. The aperture is f2.2, an improvement over the previous generation's f2.8. For example, if you shoot 4K at 60 frames per second, you can shoot for 1 hour and 49 minutes. If you want to shoot in 1080p 60 frames per second, 4 hours. We mostly shoot in 1080p. It's more than enough since its battery life is less than an hour. The photo resolution is 12 megapixels. Let's look at the video recording function here. Oh my, slow motion, friends, this drone. Many friends will want to play with the slow motion function because it can capture some high-speed video footage. It can shoot 4K at 100 frames per second, and it also shoots 4K at 1080p. The continuous shooting is the same. One-click short video, this has been available before, so I won't go into detail. There aren't many other functions here, friends. I guess those smart one-click masters, those spaceships, you'll have to look at them in the drone or on your phone. And on the left is focus tracking. We'll copy and look at it later. The first generation product could only follow people. Let's see if the second generation can be upgraded to follow vehicles. Come on friends, let's take off and see how the handling is. In a bit, we'll look at the battery life. It still has 92% battery left. DJI Neo 2, take off. Let me switch the camera focus. I'm turning on the new generation product. This is the second generation of the Neo 2. Let's listen to this sound. Then let's test this sound. This sound is quite deep, so its sound has some variation. Many friends have complained that the sound is particularly unpleasant, so this is to give you a sound comparison. Let's continue testing and see if it can zoom. The DJI Neo 1 couldn't zoom, still can't zoom. Okay, let's look at the feel. Let me feel it. This position, it's all very tight. Wow, pretty impressive. These kinds of small drones, their flight speed is very slow, so there's no way around it. So how good is its handling? I can only say that there's absolutely no problem with buying it and practicing. It's definitely more precise to control than generic drones, and its power is improved compared to the DJI Neo 1. Let's circle around and land. Let's briefly fly through this small grove of trees to get a feel for its handling. Here it comes. The advantage of this small drone is that it can easily navigate through small groves of trees, which many larger drones can't do. Oh, obstacle avoidance. Yes, it's intervening. Let's turn the obstacle avoidance off, because if it's on, it won't be as smooth. I don't recommend turning off obstacle avoidance, I'm just getting a feel for its handling. You see, this small drone handles these small areas with exceptional ease. It spins around and then flies this way, forward. Oh my god, I almost crashed into it. What is that thing? So you guys definitely need to use obstacle avoidance. With these little planes, you can fly through here and land here. That's what makes these little planes fun. Is the handling okay? The handling is really okay. Just fly through the trees like this, practice your spatial awareness. Use these little planes, they won't break, and you can practice your spatial awareness and courage. That way when we fly big planes, we won't have this problem. Okay, let's talk about the handling here. Can it follow vehicles? This is something many of our friends are curious about. The first generation couldn't follow vehicles. This vehicle, follow target, starting to move. Oh friends, it can follow vehicles. I cancel first. Remember, when following, never follow in particularly complex environments, otherwise you'll easily crash. For those of you who can follow vehicles, this is definitely possible. When you turn on the training drone, you can see the small plus sign at the top. Clicking it will identify the person and then cancel their tracking. Similarly, clicking it on a car will identify it. This is an advantage over the previous model as it allows for more automated tracking. Perfect for road trips and aerial photography. Unlike driving a car and manually controlling it, which is unsafe, this drone offers a much better experience. Let's move on to the next test. We'll accelerate and see how long it can fly. Now let's fly it to a forced landing and see how long it can fly. This drone is very important to be aware of. Like the first generation, if it doesn't take precautions, you're basically doomed. Forced landing. I was thinking of having someone hold on to the control sticks to see the maximum flight time. Oh no, it's over. It's landed. What has it? What has it completely hit the benchmark? It basically shuts down after landing. Look. Gray screen, 3, 2, 1, you see the gray screen? Okay, let's look at the first segment, its battery life, how long? Mine, here's more flight data. The paid one is the plane that flew on the 31st. The specific video might be posted a little later because editing this video takes a lot of time. Flying to Ling Ling Slope, it flew for 14 minutes in the first level. Don't believe the official battery life, we need to discount it. This plane normally flies for about 13 minutes, that's about right. This is a real data reference. Okay, let's move on to the second level test flight. In the second test, we'll talk about some simple functions of the handheld takeoff, 2-axis stabilization. It is indeed an improvement over the first generation product. This is the up and down gimbal, right? When the wind blows, because these small drones aren't wind resistant, they'll drift and drift, causing the image to become distorted. With 2-axis stabilization, even if the drone's attitude is like this, the gimbal can still return to center, so there is an improvement. However, the image quality is only half, so the algorithm improves. There's a power button on top and 3 small buttons below. This button is for handheld takeoff. Pressing it once will activate our mode. There are 2 small buttons here, one forward and one backward. The important part is here. This is a display screen and this is the Lidar obstacle avoidance. The small light is the indicator for gesture takeoff. I'll demonstrate it for you later. I think this display screen deserves praise. It has this small function allowing us to clearly see what kind of control is being performed. This small button controls the display screen. This display screen is not touch sensitive, it's only for viewing. You can press this to move forward or backward. Surround, drift away, intelligent selfie, follow, these are the modes. It has parameters on both sides. After this update, you can long press this small function key to adjust the parameters. If you want to adjust the left parameter, long press the front button. Hold it down and it will flash. A short press of this function key can adjust the distance. Then if you want to confirm, press the middle colored button. Pressing it once will pause it, and pressing it again will execute it. Because my angle is too large, it's an excavator flying. Including what you said, if I want to adjust the right parameter, press the back button. Pressing the back button will switch back and forth while it's flashing. Rotate on, rotate off. Pressing this button will execute it. These are the functions of the buttons on both sides and some functions of this small screen. In this position, we can see that when we take off, we can see that it has laser radar obstacle avoidance. This is a gesture takeoff indicator light. Laser radar obstacle avoidance relative to what? This aircraft not only has all-day obstacle avoidance, but also obstacle avoidance at night. We all know DJI's Mavic 4 Pro has 3D infrared obstacle avoidance, and the DJI 23S and Mini Pro all have Lidar obstacle avoidance for nighttime use. These drones all have obstacle avoidance, and their nighttime obstacle avoidance is really strong. I won't go into the voice control, as I've already mentioned video recording. This drone doesn't have a supplemental light. Let's take off handheld and experience its follow mode and some of its functions. As soon as you take off, it automatically starts filming you. It's about to take off and you see it's following us now like a little shadow. Okay, let me stretch my legs a bit. I'm getting ready to go for it, friends. I specifically found a big lawn to see if it can keep up with me. 3, 2, 1, go. I'm off. Wow, let's see if it can keep up with me. Run. I turned big loop. Come on. Hey, let me circle around again. Oh dear, I circle around, I'm fine. I'm running this way. My motorcycle's gone. Here I come. Hey, I'm crossing this water. Wow, it's all water. No way. Ah, I'm getting soaked. Ah, wow, it's all water. I can't take it. Oh my God. Damn, look what happened. You soaked me. Don't go into the water. Oh dear, I'm a little tired. I haven't shaken it off yet. I'm out of shape. I'm soaked to the bone. Come on, I'm going to start looking for this tree now. Let's see if I can still be found when there's cover. Come on, 3, 2, 1, go. He's looking for me. Hey look, did he get flooded? I think he did. Oh well, he seems to have short-circuited. He soaked me so much it's flooded the road. Let's try out its second function. This follow function seems a bit hard to shake off. We have a lot of trees here and the guy's in one of them. I'm not going to walk. Walking is so boring. Let's just run. Let's see how well it handles obstacles and whether it crashes. Okay, let's catch our breath. 3, 2, 1, run. I'm hiding behind tree. Hey look, I'm hiding behind a tree. It can't find me, so I come out again. It can find me again, but it can't get over. Come here. Come on. Why did it rise? This logic is ridiculous. It should have risen. Come on. It's trying to figure out what's there. Let me check first, see if it's flooded. It seems to be flooded, but it doesn't matter. Let's land it first. It's all water. Come on, let's restart it. Look at this grove. Let's pick up a running stick for it first. Come on, run with me. Come on, he's still looking there. My goodness, this position is absolutely the limit. He just darted around from here. We have to blow him up. Back and forth. You guys are so good at appearing and disappearing, it's insane. Come on, whatever, start running. Come on, run here. What's he doing? Hey bro, why can't you find me again? But I feel that sometimes. If he's just about to lose track of you, he's a little better. There's a small bug. Look, he's simple. Just now he seemed to be about to lose track of me. He seemed to run around randomly, but he can still recognize you. Can I make it a little more difficult? Which side has denser trees? Come on, I'm running first. No matter what, let's run. Come on, follow me. Let's see if he can keep up with me. He's gone. Wow. Circling around the big trees. Where did it go? I lost it. From this angle, I made sure it couldn't keep up with me, but it's still pretty strong. Honestly, who can run like me? Let's not even talk about keeping up. It's exhausting. Come on, let's keep running. I'll run you to your limit today. It's running away. I threw this grove, through this area. It might be too dense. Hey, let's go look here. My mouth. You can still get in here. My airplane. I don't want to go anywhere. I'm over 1.8 meters tall, and this is in here? Oh my God. This is awesome. It's out. Let me tell you friends, this is absolutely real. This environment, let me tell you. Look, I've lowered myself here. Even if we held hands and flew, it would be difficult to get through. Let's feel it again. As I get closer, let's go. Flowers. Go around. Hey, where did it go? It didn't recognize me. Oh, I'm here. I found my way home. Come on, I'm here. Let's go. See, you need to slow down. It will definitely work. See, slow down. Come on, slow down. Let's go. Look, it automatically lowers its altitude. Did you see that, friends? It keeps going by lowering itself. Look at this place, friends. It's all forest. Look at this. Will it collide? Hey, see? It avoided it, right? Look, it's stubbornly turning around here. Come on, I'm here. Look how stubborn they are. Look at their friends. They're pretty awesome. Come on. Hey friends, let me tell you, this little drone is like it has a cheat code in terms of all-around performance. It's really amazing. It's way better than the DJI Neo one. I even think it's more fun than the Flipper drone. The Flipper only has forward-facing 3D infrared comparison. It doesn't have this kind of safety feature. If you're having a photographer filming you, I think this one is more suitable. Come on friends. Oh no, I can't run anymore. To be honest friends, this thing is really amazing. I think its obstacle avoidance ability is, well, for a drone out of power. We need to change the batteries. Forced landing. And the screen on it will even show. You can see, automatic landing, low battery. Changing to the third battery. I usually do the piloting, but this time I let the plane play with me. It's worn me out. I'm exhausted. First, I'll use this electric flight gate to charge the robot's battery. I almost forgot. I brought the electric flight booster today. I was worried the battery wouldn't last. This thing is practically essential for piloting. Revolving loop for extended flight time. I'll put it here for now. Many friends are curious about what this little tail is for. What are these little feet for? Many friends ask if this is a 4G module. It's not a 4G module. It just has one purpose. I can rant a bit first. Give me about 30 seconds to rant, otherwise my old friends will be really annoyed. And I think I'll voice a lot of their opinions. This battery is also dead, so I'll take it out and put it in here to charge together. I love this thing. They'd lend me 3 batteries to charge it. So what's this function for? Friends, as we all know, the DJI Neo 1 didn't require any external plugs to connect to its N2, N3, and RC remote controllers, and it could even connect to flight goggles, allowing for F-plane maneuvers. Then the DJI Neo 2. Let's talk about this feature. A bit of a letdown for longtime users. This feature isn't a 4G module. It's a digital image transmission module that connects to our remote controllers. My personal guess is that DJI's engineers and marketing team were brainstorming together, trying to figure out how to generate more revenue. They came up with this solution. This thing has only one function, connecting to our RC remote controller, our goggles, and our regular N2 and N3 remote controllers. That's all, friends. What does this mean? Previously, we all knew about O4 image transmission. It was wireless, right? That was free. Only the 4G module cost money. The DJI Neo 2, to put it simply, the O4 image transmission is a paid feature. New users won't be affected, but veteran drone enthusiasts will. Why? Because many veterans own multiple DJI drones with overlapping features, the O4 image transmission and remote controller, and want to buy just the drone itself. So DJI's marketing team, I suspect, just my personal guess, might find a way to sell this feature separately for money. Ultimately, this feature is just a bridge connecting the remote controller and the O4 image transmission. It has no other functionality. We, the longtime users, support DJI so much, buying DJI drones, even those costing tens of thousands of yuan. Oh my god. So now you all know what this thing is, and I find its design disgusting. Imagine having an antenna on it. What if you bump into it and puncture it while we're doing some maneuvering? Many experienced drone enthusiasts only care about maneuverability and penetration. The smoother the flight, the fewer the obstacles, the better. Even things like driving under cars are crammed onto this thing. When flying low or through forests, you have to consider the increased altitude within the space, which is a real headache. So this thing only has this function. If you remove it, the only function is connecting to your phone via Wi-Fi. Its range is about 500 meters, but the altitude isn't very high. It's only for a short distance of 500 meters. Friends, I've been complaining about this for 30 seconds and it's getting more and more disheartening, so I'll continue complaining for a while. Now let's talk about the remote controller. After I remove it, what changes do you see on the remote controller screen? Unplug it and take a look. 3, 2, 1, and the screen went gray. Tell me, doesn't that make us longtime users feel a little disheartened? I thought it was some high-tech product. I guess it's just a marketing tactic. Friends, do you think DJI plans to integrate this O4 image transmission device? Absolutely. DJI's newest generation can do it, so why can't the N2? Why make this one? Let's continue testing its new features. We'll praise his strengths and criticize his weaknesses as they come. You can learn very clearly about his pros and cons from King Me. He'll be sharing his unbiased opinions on drones because all the drones are ones I bought myself. It's not like he's partnered with DJI and they don't even know who I am. Let's move on to the next test. There's a feature I really like. What feature? Okay, let's start testing. Before we begin, let me give you a little detour. When I was little, I had a dream, and every boy has a dream. What was it? To be able to use magic to retrieve objects from a distance, to control things remotely. One of the highlights of this airplane is its gesture control. Let's see what the gesture control is like. Look, after takeoff, a small white light will light up in front, right? If you stretch out your hand, these 5 fingers will turn into a small blue light. And then if I put my hand back, it will turn into a white light. What does that mean? These blue and white lights, if you stretch out your hand like this, it will see you, and you can control it with your hand. For example, many of you young airplane enthusiasts want to perform a talent for your girlfriend, and she'll probably want you to chase her around in the square or somewhere else. I'll use my powerful magic. Let's begin. Isn't it fun? You can hold it in your hand and move it left, right, without any manual control, just by holding it, as long as it lights up blue. Come on, upper left. Hey, is that the kind of telekinetic retrieval? Shake it, let's spin it around. Wow, isn't it fun? Then you say, wealth and prosperity want it to fly forward, and you can flash your hands, spread them out, and hey, it goes backward. Isn't that fun? Then you open and close them again, and it comes back. When it stops, you just let go and it stops. I reach out and make it move a little this way, right? Okay, I think this position is right. I think I want it higher, so I move it higher, and then it stops. You just adjust the angle for yourself. Its sensitivity is excellent, friends. I stand in the fierce wind, the sky doesn't understand. Let's see who the hero is. Oh my god, for someone my age, I absolutely love this function because I've always dreamed of controlling anything with my hands, and this makes that dream a reality, maximizing our emotional value. Besides this function, what other functions does it have? I want the plane to come back. How? We just need to flatten our hands and it finds its way back. I flatten my hands like this and you see, it comes back without me even looking. Come on, I don't even need to look at it. It will land by itself, finding your hand on its own. I think it's more fun than the welfare version and more fun than the new generation. It recognizes you no matter how far away you are and it comes back to land on its own. Let's see how far it can fly, far away. It can't fly any further. Now, I'll reach out my hand, see if it comes back. First, we'll interlock our fingers, see if the blue light comes on. Then reach out and see if it comes back. Oh my god, it feels so clingy, so cute. Just like a little worm coming right to you. See? Wow, I love this feature so much. I absolutely adore it, friends. I absolutely adored this feature. Look at all the tests I've done, over 400 videos. It's hard for me to really love one feature. Not only is this feature fun, but it's also cheap. Let's move on to the next test, friends. What test? It's the obstacle avoidance test you've all been asking for. How do I test it? See this tree? I'll fly the drone to a very far place in a bit, and I'll push the stick fully the whole time to see if its obstacle avoidance actually works. Let's start the test. Okay friends, let's take off with an inward turn and a left turn, our DJI Neo 2. Inward turn and left turn. Takeoff is purely controlled by the remote controller. You see those reviews? Many official ones show people slowly pushing the stick at close range. But that's useless, friends. Is that tree in front okay? Let's move back a bit. I don't think it's far enough. Let's push the stick fully at 200 centimeters. Who's going to let go of the stick? In short, everyone has to be human. Obstacle avoidance is fine, whether it's noisy or not. Currently, I've selected the stop mode. I strongly recommend everyone to choose stop mode. If you try to go around it, chance of it crashing is higher. 3, 2, 1, go. Look below. 5 meters, 6 meters, 8 meters, 7 meters, 8 meters per second, 7.6 meters. Come on, look. Wow, friends, look. It stopped right on that tree in front of it. The forward obstacle avoidance is fine. How about we try the side obstacle avoidance? Whoever releases the stick is the one who's in trouble. 3, 2, 1, here I come. The plane's here. The plane's here. Let me adjust the angle. Hey look friends, it stopped over there. Oh my god, where did it stop? I'll move it forward a bit more. It stopped over there. Let's try its rear obstacle avoidance. Will that little antenna on the rear obstacle avoidance affect it? Come on, let's fly another 200 meters, backing up the whole time. Whoever releases the stick is the one in trouble. Come on, push, full stick, let's go. A little higher. Look at this speed. 6 meters, 5 meters. Come on, it's starting to detect water. Keep going. Go, it stopped so early. Look, here it is. Even when I press the stick, it doesn't move. It's slowly backing up. Look, full stick, it doesn't move. Hey friends, I think this obstacle avoidance capability is more than enough for individual players like us. For just over 1,000 yuan, you get a drone with full screen obstacle avoidance, and I'm very satisfied with the performance. And why buy this full screen obstacle avoidance drone? Let me explain. If you crash due to obstacle avoidance, you can contact DJI after sales service for free repairs. That's a really great feature, so it's very reliable. In short, you only pay for this one thing. You absolutely must buy the free replacement warranty. Within the warranty period, the drone itself has a warranty. This means if you buy the free replacement warranty for 3 consecutive years, as long as you use obstacle avoidance, if it crashes due to obstacle avoidance, you basically won't need to spend a penny on repairs during those 3 years. So friends, I highly recommend this drone. Let's move on to the next test. So this drone is very detailed landing. I'm going to get a power adapter. My Power 3 is almost out of power. We need to charge it when we get back. Let's charge my electric scooter together and see how my batteries are charging. It'll be fully charged in a little while. So for many of you who don't have enough battery life, you don't need to buy official batteries. Just buy this super useful. I'll show you a picture, you can check it out yourselves. So both of you can ride together, charging my Power 3 along with it. Isn't that great? Otherwise, what are you gonna do when you're out of power? You won't wanna go out again once you get home. Let's put on our glasses and turn it on. Friends, I just tested it for you. It doesn't support M mode flight yet, but you can use the FPV3 remote controller. Today, let's play around with this handheld remote control, okay? Let me show you the screen I'm seeing through my glasses. It has a head chasing mode and a flower flying mode. Here's the flower flying mode. Let's see if it has an anti-misalignment mode. This way, settings, controls, it doesn't have an anti-misalignment mode. It's the original mode, not the M-style mode, folks. Take off, push a foot down, and take off. Look at the left side. Is there a lateral drift, a 180-degree drift, or a somersault? It doesn't have a one-button big loop. Look at the bottom right corner. There's a system mode. Turn it off, otherwise it will reduce your speed. Turn it off. Okay, that's one drift maneuver. Next, drift. Just like that. From front to back, hold this button, fly forward, and turn the wheel to the left, and it turns backward. A series of backward turns. Let's do a somersault. After adjusting the somersault, we turn the wheel to the right and do a somersault, a right somersault. Okay, a left somersault. Even the DJI drone can do somersaults now, so that one could do somersaults too. A front somersault. A front somersault goes forward, a back somersault goes backward. It's not that fun, just something to play around with. Come on, let's bring it down. I'm gonna shoot some footage. After I'm done shooting, let's see what the actual footage looks like and see if there's any significant improvement in that half-second sensor. Come on, take off. I used full automatic mode for shooting footage, friends. It's 108 minutes and 5 seconds. I'll speed up the shooting a bit and we'll look at the original footage later. I'll shoot some with and against the light for you. It's still jumping around in this position. 39 hearts. The upward angle can reach 70 degrees. Let's shoot a shot with a big upward angle. Okay friends, we're done shooting. The battery's dead. Let's watch the final footage together. Okay friends, we finally tested the product. What do you think? I've taken photos and videos for everyone to shoot. It wasn't originally designed as a true drone. It's more like a small camera for personal users to record their lives and share snippets, including taking photos for social media, posting short videos, and simple shots in good lighting. It has absolutely no problem with that. Finally, let me give a brief summary. I'll discuss in more detail later who I think this drone is suitable for or whether I recommend buying it. My conclusion is that I think it's absolutely worth buying, especially if your budget is low.